Hello everyone. Well, it's a beautiful day. It's raining outside and it's quite amazing. Okay, so today the HR management platform Armano is launching an early bird, and here I'm doing a quick comparison of Armano with the BambooHR. So I've been using BambooHR for a while and wanted to see if Armano will stay strong with the comparison or not, whether that will fulfill my requirements in the upcoming days or not. So here is the basic or quick comparison of what Armano does and what BambooHR does. Okay, so let's first start with the time tracking. Okay, BambooHR doesn't have the inbuilt time tracking, so we need to get that as a separate add-on. So that's one of the additional payment option for the BambooHR. But Armano seems to have the time tracking. So once we create the shift, from there we can track the hours and then we can manage the payments from over there. So that's one of the stops that I've seen. And one major thing that I've seen over here is the learning management. So that I can see over here, and it's pretty amazing. So Armano has that. So we have the quiz, survey, training, and those sort of things. So that will help the employees or the onboarded people to understand things about your organization and more. Well, there is no direct LMS in BambooHR, because you can integrate separate others, but at the moment there is no direct one, even though it has the onboarding feature that has a list of tasks or task groups that the employee can conduct upon onboarding, but that's a separate thing. Okay, that probably can be used as a semi-training, but not entirely. So that's where I find Armano is a bit better on the learning management. Well, file management, both of them have the file management. One thing with BambooHR is we can just upload the files in there, make it editable and create it signature friendly and send it to the people. And that's one of the things that I couldn't find in over here in file manager, but I may have missed that, but that's something that I liked about it in BambooHR. Okay, but both of them has the perfect file management system. Then expense management, so that is available in here, the expenses. So expense management is here, but that's not directly available in this one, BambooHR, but that's available in here. Okay, then the next point is performance management. So performance management, let's quickly check. Okay, so it has the tools for tracking and evaluation, because we can track the hours, so that we can use for the performance. Here the performance is available, but that's as a part of additional add-on, so we cannot directly use the inbuilt features for the performance. Okay, so that's another aspect. And then applicant tracking system, so both has that. So inbuilt efficient recruitment and candidate tracking, so both the system has that, and it is okay, because that's the most critical part with the HR application. Then automation, well automation in Armano, so that's coming soon. It's not available yet, so if you create a new automation, so it is coming soon. So I believe, because I can see conditional statements, that I believe should be more powerful, but in here we just have the basic automation, so we can use the onboarding, offboarding stops, and send the signatures, send the files to the candidates or your employees from over there to sign. So a basic kind of automation can be done from over here, but it doesn't have that direct feature, just like automation, if this and that. So it doesn't have that. BambooHR doesn't have that. Okay, so the next is job boards. So job board is available in both the Armano as well as BambooHR. But one thing that I liked about BambooHR is whenever you post a job, it has an option to post in Glassdoor as well as Indeed. So that's the option, but I couldn't see that in Armano. But it's individuals. It's the individual choice. Okay, so the one of the major thing that I liked about is the AI assistance, where it's almost everywhere. If you are creating a job post, the AI assistant will help you to write the job description and several other aspects. So that's been implemented over here. And the AI stuffs I rarely see in BambooHR. So that's one of the thing. And probably the target audience for the BambooHR. So we are checking, we are using the advantage plan at the moment. So that is starting $880 a month. And this Armano, so the tier 3 plan at the moment is $259, and for a week there is 10% discount as well. So I'll be sharing the discount code in the description below. So that's about the pricing comparison. Job boards, I will already share that. And target audience, so we are a small mid-sized business, so we have been using BambooHR, where we basically this is used for the hiring purpose and job posting at the moment. For the time tracking, we have a different software that we have been using that, and here I could see that time tracking implemented or inbuilt, so that we probably can utilize in a better way. Okay, so price we already discussed, and this Armano can be useful for small enterprises, HR managers, and maybe the remote work managers and kind of thing as well. Customization. BambooHR has a lot of customizations, including custom fields and many more things, wherein Armano, this is also a customizable system, but I couldn't find the custom fields and all. I may have missed that, but at this time I don't see the custom fields over there. So onboarding is coming soon, so onboarding feature in here, so that's coming soon, but onboarding and offboarding, they are already available in the BambooHR. So payroll is again additional add-on in this one, so we don't use payroll from BambooHR. We use a separate system on that one. So I believe since we have the expenses over here, we can somehow manage that, but the monthly payroll or the weekly payroll or the fixed priced payroll, I think that's something that would add more value in there. So that's basically a quick comparison on those tools. So depending upon your requirement, what you need and how you would like to manage it, you can check the tools accordingly. So pricing wise, this Armano is pretty much effective at the moment, because it's just $259 for tier 3. And okay, so you'll get to know more about the tier 3 by clicking on the link that I'll be sharing down below. And this is that we are using the advantage plan, and that starts with $180 per month at the moment. And add-ons, that will be added separately, so it won't be included on those costs. Okay, so summarizing, Armano offers more comprehensive set of built-in features, especially for organizing for the organizations that require learning management, integrated chat, and AI-driven insights. Okay, one thing that I forgot to tell, it has the chat, so you can chat with your team members or the employees using this built-in chat feature. So that is not available in BambooHR. Okay, so wherein BambooHR is a very strong contender, and it's been there for a very long time as the HR software or in the HR software market, but often it requires additional integrations for the certain features that are native in Armano. Well, next thing that might help you decide is about the pricing factor again. So if I already told that the BambooHR that we have been using as the advantage plan, and that will cost you $180 a month, plus additional add-ons, they will cost you extra. But there are some inbuilt features in Armano that you can use and utilize properly. And well, again, there is a huge difference in the subscription and one-time fee. So that's the overall and general comparison. My first insight, I liked Armano pretty much because it has a lot more things, and once the upcoming soon features like onboarding and other stuff, if they are available, and automation, then I think it would add definitely more value. So I'll be checking the tool further, and we'll be creating another video soon about the detailed feature about this tool, but looking into this video, you can decide, or you can check what's where and what you can expect with Armano at the moment. So thank you very much. Signing off, guys.